And so one of the things that sparked my interest today was I found out that the gentleman who occupies the White House, I call him 46-1, is doing his first rally. He's doing his first rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where, if you don't know where Tulsa, Oklahoma is, that's where they had Black Wall Street, where they bombed and destroyed, where Black Americans basically formed their first Black Wall Street. It was one of the most successful corridors, not just in Black America, in all of America. And he's doing it on Juneteenth, June 19th, and that's June 19th is when the slaves found out that they were finally free in Texas, right? When word finally got back to them, which was almost 20 years later, right? Could you imagine? And so I always like to say, my girls, you were born on a holiday. And so finally now it's coming full circle. They understand what Juneteenth is. Do you think that was purposeful? Are you hurt by that? Do you think what is your reaction knowing that, forget COVID, screw COVID, fuck COVID, I'm going to do my rally. And then here's the kicker. He said, I'm going to make everybody sign a waiver when they come in that they can't sue me to come to the rally. Who does that, right? And what kind of leader is that? So I say all that to say, tell me how you feel about him doing his first rally on Juneteenth in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we know there's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there.
So I'm going to start with, I'll go first give a person who's optimistic. And I say that because I saw a Facebook post and I saw someone who was optimistic. And the person who was optimistic said, well, maybe he's going there because so much is going on, to start to talk about this is where this happened and it's time for equality. I'll start with that. Do I believe that based on all that he's ever said? No, but I have no idea. It hasn't happened. But do I believe that? That person got
to be a Trump supporter.
Yeah, he actually wasn't. But he was being optimistic.
Okay. Because he was giving him a chance.
He was giving him a chance. So, right? So, if that happens, we will see. But we've not seen that happen yet. Right? We've not seen. So, because of his history, right? His batting average, right? If you're batting 1,000 and you hit all home runs, I'm gonna expect you're gonna hit a home run, right? So let's say he's batting 1,000 with racism, right? I'm expect he's gonna go there because people talk about what he's done as far as prison reform. Okay, but as far as bringing the country together, that might have been something that maybe someone in his circle could say maybe that's not the best idea if we're talking about America.
Right.
Now, if we're talking about that small pocket of America that believes in racism, then you're doing the right thing. Right. But if you're going to represent the citizens of America, then maybe let's think about that a little bit more and let's figure out where would be the best place to start to bring people together.
Right. Maybe it could have been New York City. Maybe it could have been LA.
It could have been a lot of places.
But he picked Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And so I'm glad you brought that up because what's crazy about this whole thing about Tulsa, Oklahoma, is that we were talking about financial freedom, financial. We actually achieved it there, right?
Right. So we were the model.
Yeah, we were the model. So the question, because
they had their own stock market.
They had their own stock market. We could talk about integration versus segregation, right?
Oh man, here we
go.
There
are many folks that said segregation was great, and I'm preaching it now. I'm talking about in the past. Why? Because we had to depend on ourselves, and the money stayed in our community. Because of that money staying in our community, we had our own Black Wall Street, and we had our own financial independence,
right?
Creating generational wealth, right? And then what happened, right? What happened, and that was blown up.
We lost it all.
You talked about the Reconstruction period. We have
my favorite period in history.
We have black senators who wrote some of the laws that exist today. And unfortunately, Mike, I don't have the history you have, but I know one of the laws is a law that very important today was created by a black senator, right?
Right.
But what happened there after 4, 5, 6 years of Reconstruction?
Gone.
The Ku Klux Klan came and said,
"You ain't running.
You ain't running."
Right? They were jamming up the ballot boxes, everything.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So for all of the folks that want to listen, that want to be good people, understand that we did not create this, right? We did not create this issue with the police.
Right.
We did not create this poverty.
Right.
We did not create the fact that we don't have the same education.
Right.
Look at the books.